Hey Jags, I'm Allison bringing you At Home with TJTV. This week is Teachers Appreciation Week, so let's learn some more. The first full week of May is National Teacher Appreciation Week. With the amount of hard work teachers commit to our education, it's important to show our thanks. You can show your admiration by writing a letter, making them a gift, or through simple acts like asking how their day is or straight up saying thank you. Show your appreciation to your teachers, not only for this week, but whenever you can. And let's also learn some information about a recent missing persons case.
Local leaders in Houston, Texas have announced that the FBI is joining the search for a Houston mother of 3 who has been missing for more than a week. The missing mom is Erica Hernandez, age 40, and was last seen on April 17th in the southwest part of Houston near Highway 288, driving her 2020 black GMC Acadia. Manny Cruz, the Houston Police Department's commander of the Missing Persons Unit, said that the search crews have searched the area where Hernandez was last seen and they need to expand their search to larger areas. The investigation area and the search was broadened, and the FBI was working with the Houston Police Department to try to find Hernandez. The Texas EQ Search, where a nonprofit group of volunteers is helping the family in their search. The family has kept working hard to search for and find their mother, but they aren't going to be giving up. The authorities have urged the public to share whatever information that they have. On the day of the disappearance, she and her mother were making food all day long. When she invited her friends over, most of them didn't make it, so she decided to deliver the food to their houses. She then went to her friend Maggie's house to deliver food. When she left the house, Maggie texted Erica to make sure she was safe, and she said that she was 5 minutes away from her house. When Maggie texted her again, there was no response. That was the last time anyone has ever came into contact with her. After that, no one heard from her, and her phone was turned off.
In addition, let's check out a record-breaking flare erupting from a star.
Hey Jax, today I'm going to be talking about the record-breaking flare erupts from a star. A giant flare that's 100 times more powerful than any flare our sun has ever released has erupted from a nearby star, the sun's nearest stellar neighbor, at 4 light years or 25 trillion miles away. It's a small, dim, red dwarf star with just an eighth of the sun's mass, and it's orbited by at least 2 planets. That's it for today. Bye, Jags!
California also lifted the limits for having to wear a mask in public.
The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention on Tuesday issued new guidance on outdoor mask use for fully vaccinated Americans. Fully vaccinated people can now unmask at small outdoor gatherings or when dining outside with friends from multiple households. The CDC is telling unvaccinated people that they still need to wear a mask at such gatherings. If you are fully vaccinated and want to attend a small outdoor gathering with people who are vaccinated and unvaccinated, or dine in at an outdoor restaurant with friends from multiple households, the sign shows if you are vaccinated, you can do so safely. Make sure to check out the links on your screen right now for more info.
And lastly, let's learn some science with Matthew.
Hey Jax, hemoglobin is involved in transporting other gases and carries some of the body's respiratory carbon dioxide, about 20-25% of total. As a carboaminohemoglobin, which is CO2, is bound to heme proteins, the molecule carries the important regulatory molecules of nitric oxide, bounding the global protein and thiol group, releasing it at the same time as oxygen. Hemoglobin is found outside red blood cells at the progenitor lines. Other cells that contain hemoglobin as the A9 diaphragm neurons. And reporting for TJTV News, I'm Matthew.
A good book to read would be The Ballad of Snakes and Songbirds. This book is a prequel of the original Hunger Games trilogy. It focuses more on the past of President Snow who is the main antagonist of the original Hunger Games trilogy. It talks about how the Hunger Games was created and what events led President Snow to become what he was in the present. For fans of the Hunger Games, make sure to check this book out.
And that wraps it up for today's episode. I'm Allison. Tune in tomorrow for more stories and information from our homes to yours on At Home with TJTV.